We are stepping into the world of Victoria Free, a grand strategy game where you can shape history, step into the shoes of a 19th century world leader and navigate through the complexities of politics, diplomacy, economy and society. It's a game where you can craft your nation's destiny from the era of revolutions to the dawn of the 20th century, influencing global events and decisions that can alter the course of history. Let's go, let's start this journey. This is my first Victoria Free video. I'm by no means good at this game, I'm learning. And what's a better nation to learn than the Ottoman Empire at the struggling point with 6.6 standard of living, low literacy? The Ottoman Empire has been embroiled in various wars through the beginning of the 19th century, and while some reforms have been attempted, more will be needed to prevent the decline of this empire. Yes, so we start in a problematic situation. As you can see, we have this little nice looking skull, the sick man of Europe. Great reform is needed. We are adding 6 tanzimats to our journal, and we will need to pass 4 of those to remove the sick man of Europe modifier, which reduces our prestige, bureaucracy, taxation capacity. Basically, we need to turn this nation around. Now let's start with our taxation. Right now we have taxes on tobacco, wine and liquor and wine are not really giving us that much money, so we're gonna get rid of those. Let's replace that with services. For 200 authority we're gonna get 3.5 thousand income, and this is really impacting only our upper strata as they need the services the most, right? Yeah, the middle strata needs it a little bit as well, but we need to take care of our lower strata as a lot of our pops are living below the minimum expected standard of living right now. They're not doing great. Now with this done, let's get some decrease, road maintenance, promote social mobility in our capital, and I'm pretty sure if we get the promote social mobility decrease in the provinces with a high population, it's gonna be more effective. Do correct me if I'm wrong. So for example, we probably don't want to get it here where we have 90,000 population compared to a province like Ankara with 1.5 million. Let's leave ourselves 200 authority so that we can also use it on political movements. We probably want to go with modernization movement, as this will allow us to pass some good laws including interventionism and protectionism instead of what we have right now, and our laws are really screwed. We have traditionalism, which reduces the taxation capacity. We have slave trade, so actually we're gonna start with this. We're going to try and get legacy slavery going on, as this will put local governors' political strength to 25% instead of the 50 that we currently have with slave trade. So let's try and get this first. And currently these guys have 41% clout. We also have intelligentsia with 17%, and we can reform our government, get rid of the local governance for now, and we're gonna have 70 legitimacy, which is gonna be great as we won't get the debuffs for enactment time, opposition interest group approval, and radicals from the political movements. Now, as far as our technologies go, we only have the very basic stuff unlocked. Let's start with stock exchange, which is going to increase our market access price impact and reduce the trade route bureaucracy cost. It also unlocks some new laws for us, including free trade, which we want to get. Let's then focus on our production with cotton gin, lathe, atmospheric engine, and water tube boiler. And later on we can probably go for intensive agriculture, and I would also love to go for currency standards into banking to reduce our loan interest rate, because we will probably end up with millions in loans. The hardest part for me in Ottoman Empire, or in running the Ottoman Empire, has been the economy. I honestly am not confident that I can run a good economy, but I'm gonna try my best. And if you guys have some tips for me, do let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it, as I'm having a hard time. I did some trial runs and it wasn't going well, to be honest. Now speaking of the economy, let's change up some production methods. Let's go for non-luxury clothing and manufactories for furnitures. We need to take care of the lower strata and produce more basic goods for them, as if we go into our market, as you can see, we have imbalance for grain, we lack clothes, we lack furniture. We're not doing that great with iron as well, and we obviously will need to get some more wood. So let's go ahead and build some stuff in our capital. We will get 1 construction sector. Let's max out on logging camps. Let's queue up a few iron mines. We can only have 4 logging camps in our capital, which kind of sucks, so we will probably need to import some. And we probably want to get some tooling workshops as well. For now, let's queue up a couple of those. And maybe let's queue up some wheat farms as well. Okay, so we have this trade route which loses us 2,000 in cash. So let's go ahead and cancel this. We can import grain from Russia for now. And we do have a surplus of sugar and tea, so let's try and export some to British market, Russian market, and sugar to a bunch of markets, as well as we have some bureaucracy points. We probably want to stop here. Military. Yes, the most fun part of this game. We currently have 4 different stacks, but let's try and put our army mainly into one stack, so we can use that for Egypt. All of you boys go here, and we're gonna do it with pretty much all of our units. There we go. And yes, Egypt, we will be attacking them as soon as our truce expires in 1840, as there are some cores that we need to retake from them, and to complete the tanzimats we need to reclaim Syria first of all. We're also gonna go for the suppress separatism one and army modernization. I did a few trial runs and I was never able to get anywhere close to completing the education reform, so we're probably not going to focus on this. And we'll see how our laws go. We might be able to do bureaucratic reform if we get rid of hereditary bureaucrats and land-based taxation. Okay, now let's go ahead and rival some nations so that we can have more influence points, rival everybody here in Italy, we can rival Spain, and then we can improve relations with some of the great powers, as well as our subjects, Serbia, Wallachia, Moldavia, Tunis, and we even have Tripolitania, but they are a puppet already, so we're gonna keep it this way. We have this tiny Montenegro, 1 province minor, but honestly I was never able to attack them early because this happens. Russia, Austria, they're willing to support them, so we're probably going to, for now, just leave them be. And maybe we can attack them when Austria and Russia are participating in some kind of wars. And yeah, regarding the taxation, let's go with high taxes. We still have 60 legitimacy, so we should be good. We will need the money. How about we switch our construction sector from wooden buildings to iron frame buildings as well? Honestly, maybe we should do that just with the one in our capital. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's have iron frame over here. Okay, crack down hard on the suspected traitors. Better safe than sorry. We're gonna reduce our relations with Russia. Screw these guys. They're our biggest rival pretty much in this game. Brazil has started improving relations with us. That's right, my boy. Oh, that's great. We can get 10% enactment chance. That's amazing. Let's hope we can pass this quickly. And we still have 100 authority. Maybe we can tax something else. Maybe something like luxury clothes. A good vintage. Do we even produce that much wine? We have a little bit of a surplus, so we can probably get this. We need more bureaucracy so that we could start exporting it. Might be in our best interest to get one more government administration building to get 50 bureaucracy. Okay, what do we have here? Clippers, tools, small arms are needed. Yeah, maybe we will import that as well. And actually, let's get rid of some of our ships. There we go. I wonder if it's worth it to upgrade all of our starting soldiers to line infantry, as this is gonna cost us a lot of small arms. We probably want to avoid this, right? Because we do have an imbalance. Well, maybe we could get some of these going in our capital. Let's maybe build like 4 of them. Okay, so far so good. We're not losing millions of pounds, which is what usually happens in my campaigns. Oh yeah, this is massive. 15% additionally. That's amazing. Come on, boys. Let's get this law passed quickly. Lobby demand added to the journal. Sure, let's check it out. Greek national movement. Yep. I don't like that. We have a big problem at the start of the game, and that is our pretty much Greek Bulgarian population. They're super hostile. We have more radicalism. They have less political strength. A huge problem with qualifications and their wage. We're essentially paying them coconuts per hour instead of a regular wage. So we need to pass some laws to get these guys in check. We have 7.38 million people with violent hostility status, and only 7.5, 38% of our total population have their normal full accepted status where they get paid actual wages. It's good to see that our literacy is going a little bit up with all the edicts that we added, or decrease I should say. I'm calling them edicts because I'm so used to U4. Oh yeah, the food is looking bad, boys. It's looking bad. I think I'm gonna queue up even more wheat farms. Let's get them to 10. Oh sweet, we have adoption stage for legacy slavery. And we have it here, which means we reduce the local government's power by 25%. This is great. Now let's continue. And I'm thinking we could probably go for tenant farmers. No, this would actually radicalize them to -10. We need to get something else. There's only a few options for us. Racial segregation could be great because we would get more acceptance. This would be a bit less authority, but we have to go for this, right? Tools are 66% more expensive to the base price because we're lacking so many of them. Let's put this government building up to the front of the queue and let's start importing some more tools. Guys, we're nearly maxed out with our gold reserves, so I think it's time for us to build another construction sector. And we have stock exchange unlocked, which increased our market price impact. So instead of the regular 60 that we had, which we're losing 15% because we have traditionalism, at least we now have 70%. We need to get rid of this crap. We need to at least get interventionism or something. This is the worst. Yo, this is actually fantastic. For 50 authority, we get 15% enactment success chance. We have 40% and already at the stage of consideration for racial segregation. This lobby demand asks us to embargo Russia, which probably we can just go ahead and do. There we go. Actually, I haven't really figured out what's the point of these lobbies, Anti-Russian League, for example. Like, yeah, I see how we can increase appeasement, how we can decrease it, but what does it actually change for us? I guess this increases Sunni ulema loyalty, and if we get more of the factions in here, we can increase their clout this way by appeasing the lobby. Do let me know in the comments if I'm right about this or if I'm incorrectly understanding the point of it. Yeah, they're back with the embargo, so we need to cancel out a couple of trade routes. And this is good. We're starting to lose a little bit of money and we're producing more stuff. We're constructing more stuff, I should say. So we're not going above the gold reserves cap, which is what I like. I think I'm gonna cancel out one of the consumption taxes now. And let's just instead get some more promote social mobility decrease in our provinces with a lot of population. Alright, we have cotton gin. So this increases 25% cotton plantations building throughput. If we want to build this somewhere domestically, we could get this in our capital, and the predicted earnings are not bad, but we would also need to get some more bureaucracy to export this because we have a surplus of fabric right now. Oh yes, awesome. We have racial segregation. Actually, we passed these two laws amazingly quickly. In my test runs, I wasn't able to do it this way. Very unlikely that we can get freedom of conscience, but let's try it. This would mean that we can convert violent hostility, culture erasure, and open prejudice status population. We would get more acceptance from religious traits and state religion, and it would also reduce the Sunni ulema political strength. Okay guys, let's put these arm industries to the front of the queue because we're gonna need the guns. We're about to fight Egypt, so we're going to upgrade all of our soldiers to infantry. Sure, you can have a promotion, my boy, you deserve it. North Caucasian mass immigration from Russia to our capital. Okay, that's fine, as long as you guys pay taxes, I'm happy. Hey, this is not great, but at least we don't have any setbacks yet, so we can sacrifice one. Small arms, we still need those. Minus 121. Dude, I'm gonna queue up a couple more market routes, and I'm going to build yet another government administration building. I hope it's worth it, since I know it's not the best way to handle taxation, but like, we have so many issues with the laws, it's definitely hard to pass the ones that we need. It's 1840, so we have to start our first war. We're going to declare a war on Egypt and we're gonna ask them to return state. So we should be good, no one's gonna join on their side. Actually, Great Britain likes us. We could potentially get a trade agreement, but they would need an obligation. Maybe we can just wait on this. Yeah, so anyways, let's increase the military wages at least to medium. And boom, we are starting the war. We're gonna ask for more stuff from these guys, return state, and we're going to grab all of the available ones. Unfortunately, we cannot get war reparations, but that's fine. Let's mobilize these guys. You guys will go to this front. I will have the small stack guarding the Tripoli front. So hopefully they get a little bit distracted from what we're doing. Oh, this sucks, man. I don't think we will be able to pass this law. We're reduced to 4% success chance. And there we go, we have reasserting our authority in Syria. Now we can sacrifice 10% of our influence and increase our relations with a bunch of great powers, including Britain, so I'm gonna accept that. And hopefully this is gonna help us secure some stuff with Britain. For example, we can start with this trade agreement. So now that we have that, we can actually start exporting more of the stuff that we have a surplus on. If we export it to the British market, it's not going to cost us bureaucracy. For example, wine. Well, we do have a few bureaucracy points, so let's give them to the French as well, the Tuscan market. Okay, Great Britain is offering us their support in the diplomatic play in exchange for war goal of Crete Treaty Port. Guys, do we give them Crete? Yeah, I don't think so. Like, we can probably handle Egypt on our own. How about we not get Great Britain anywhere near us? Technically, they are very close because they're the overlords of this little island. Come on, boys, to arms. Let's get them. Kick the Egyptian butts. So, okay, these guys are distracted. 66 soldiers over here. And we're pushing in Syria. Our law also went past to consideration. Good news. They're pushing Ankara, which is something that I don't like seeing, but I think we will be able to get more war score from them if we just continue pushing ourselves. We should be good. At least I believe so, and I pray that we will be good. Oh my god, we have adoption. Please, give it to us. I can already taste it. I can taste the freedom. Oh boy, here we go. We have lathe, new production methods, so let's go ahead and quickly enable them for furniture, textiles, and glass, maybe not glasswork, sweeteners. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, we defeated these guys, just a tiny bit more war score and they're done. There we go, capitulation. We have all the stuff that we needed, which means we are passing our first tanzimat, reclaim Syria. Now we have a few soldiers. Let's quickly put these guys to our main army. There we go, welcome. We're still doing good economically, we still have some reserves. Let's once again reduce the military wages. Actually, let's pay even less to our government, screw them. Agitator has appeared. He's supporting the liberal movement, but he's in the armed forces interest group. Yeah, that doesn't really help us, does it? We're really looking for an intelligentsia one, or even local governors. Dude, we have 25% to get 15% more enactment chance, or we're just losing 10%. This sucks so much, but... we actually, oh my god, we actually got it. I've never had this happen before, but let's go, I guess. Maybe this is the run. Maybe this is the run after all. We have shortages of iron. We badly need it. Maybe we can import a little bit, and I'm going to queue up a couple of new iron mines. Let's get a 5 of those, I guess. Actually, we're getting so much predicted earnings from this that I just want to continue building. And we still have a lot of bureaucracy, but I did forget one thing. We actually need to integrate our new provinces. So there we go. There goes our bureaucracy. At least we don't need to integrate Aleppo. And we have a little bit of authority left. Let's once again add some taxes, luxury clothing. Oh god, yeah, I don't want that many radicals. I would rather piss off petite bourgeoisie a little bit. Come on guys, just pass the freedom of conscience. Hey, at least we got a positive change. We have 20,000 unrealized taxes right now, like holy crap. We could actually get industrialists in our government, but this would greatly reduce our illegitimacy, but it might be worth it. But if we want to get per capita taxation, we first need to get rid of traditionalism and we need to unlock currency standards. Oh yeah, this is the one that is supported by industrialists. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if we pass this law. Come on. There we go. We actually got the freedom of conscience. Oh boy, things are looking up. Things are looking up. So by getting the rural folk in our government, we actually have 16% to get agrarianism. This would be a massive change. So once again, prayers up. If we can get this, we are golden. Oh, we're losing so much money right now. This is not looking great. We're soon gonna have some loans. But if we look into our society, full acceptance is rising. We have 41.5% and it's increasing bit by bit. We have less of violent hostility people and it's actually quickly lowering too. Oh god, in our capital we still have 11% starving population. And what these guys are mainly lacking is grain, fish, clothes. What if we get a few textile mills? We actually don't have enough qualifications for that, which is probably not a good sign. And we probably want to start building universities earlier rather than later. I'm gonna queue up 5 universities right now. We're gonna follow this up with a few textile mills. And let's get even more food for our guys. Yeah, this sucks. We're not getting this law. If it fails on the next tick, I'm probably just going to cancel it and try something else. Alright guys, so we are ready to get a defensive pact with Great Britain. We are very close to an alliance, but they still wouldn't accept without an obligation, so let's just start with a defensive pact. At least we have protection against Russia now. Less 10% chance. Okay, we can keep trying for a bit. And we get more approval, which is always good. Less stall chance. But we will probably need to raise up our taxation because we're gonna start losing a lot of money. Dude, the legitimacy is crooked. This is bad. Armenian national movement. Yeah, this kind of sucks, boys. Wait, guys, we actually have some interesting people over here. This guy is a market liberal, and look at that, he endorses laissez-faire, child labor, free trade, and commercialized agriculture. This could be very useful for us, so he's gonna join Modernization movement. Let's invite him, and maybe let's exile this armed forces guy. We don't need him. Get out of here. To grant leadership to him, we need to have interest group to be pressured by political movement of the agitator. So this, I believe, needs to be 10% relevancy, right? If I'm wrong, do correct me. But if we keep bolstering this, eventually we should be able to get him into our government, and local governors will have a new ideology which should allow us to pass some good laws. We need to get rid of these rural folks as soon as possible to restore our legitimacy a little bit. Oh, screw you guys. Get the hell out of here, Armenians. They're ruining our nation, boys. They're ruining it. I tell you. Would this actually help if we stop bolstering these guys and start suppressing the Armenians? I hope so. Okay, nice. We can decrease autonomy of Serbia. Exactly what we're gonna do. They're gonna become our puppet, and they're gonna pay us some money. They also have our map color. I love this about Victoria Free. Having subjects with your map color just looks pleasant. Serbia is likely to increase autonomy. What the hell are you talking about, boys? I guess we can reduce their payments a little bit. Oh my god. Secessionist bomb building. No, what the hell are you doing? You bastards, get out of my nation. Wait, when is our truce expiring with Egypt? It should be soon. 1846, okay, in 21 months we need to be ready for that war. We have atmospheric engine, that's amazing. Iron mines, there we go, atmospheric engine. Establish a university has been completed, that's great. Now we can increase our throughput and political strength of academics, or we can advance with some technologies like medical degrees. But I think the first option is gonna be great for us because we need more qualifications. Oh god, what the hell is this, man? Ottoman relations towards French radical revolt improve, and we owe an obligation to them? Are you joking? We can take a setback, sure. The problem is that we cannot stay on very high taxation because we're losing way too much legitimacy. I blame this law, man. We're just not able to get it done. Armenian uprising is here. Yeah, that's very, very annoying and unfortunate, but you guys gotta mobilize. We actually need another general, or we need to promote one of these guys. I guess we have local government ones, but this guy is a slaver, this guy is moderate. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to promote this dude. Let's go deal with the Armenians. Come on, boys. I'm gonna pay you. Do the job. We also have Bulgarian national movement. Oh, God. These movements are getting out of control, my man. Hey, at least we unlocked currency standards. That's surely gonna help us. Also, let's switch to production methods. Government administration, let's select secular administration so we use less paper and we have less clergymen, and the same one we can do with universities. Do we enable street lights? This would give us more services and infrastructure. I think it will be worth it, right? And we can get way more services if we enable market squares and use a bit more wood. Okay, we have pretty much dealt with the Armenians. At least this is looking good. Screw you guys, get out of my face. I don't like that we're racking up a lot of debt already. We have 1 million in debt. I hope that we can still fix this situation. Dude, these laws are not helping us. I'm about to cancel this if it fails the next tick. Our infrastructure is so crap, and we still don't have railways, so we probably want to build a couple of additional ports. Screw this law, man. I'm just canceling it. It's not going to work. And there we go. Let's take care of Egypt. Once again, no one is going to join, so they're going to return our states. We're going once again to add war goals, return everything to us. I'm also going to add a conquer state war goal, and we're going to try and take the state of Matru from them so that we can connect our borders to Tripolitania. Let's see how this goes. So once again, we're going to split our army to 2 separate fronts. For now, we're going to pay them more. Russia sides with Egypt. Okay, so we're pretty much screwed here. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna be upfront. I'm going to reload the previous save because I, as an inexperienced player, would just fail the campaign right here. We pretty much need to wait until a better opportunity until we can attack Egypt. Once again, tips would be appreciated. Would you guys in this situation wait until Russia participates in some kind of a war? Or how you would maneuver Russia joining this war with Egypt when we could not sway any other country to help us out. Okay, I think it's time to get some basic necessities for our boys in pretty much all of our states where we can build textile manufactories, and we're gonna do the same with wheat farms, especially focus in the areas where we don't even have one. So let's try to get this going. And I'm just gonna filter these out where we have construction inefficiency. So hopefully this is gonna help our struggling people. Oh wow, okay. Industrialists get plus 25% interest group political strength. This politician is an abolitionist, so he could help us get rid of slavery. Hey, that's not bad. We have mechanical tools, so once again we're gonna switch up our production methods. Let's go with steel tools, sulfide pulpin. Okay, let's grab one admin building, and we will need to import some steel from British market and some sulfur. Water to boiler. Okay, we can grab upgrades for furniture, tooling workshops, paper mills, iron mines, and so on. Once again, let's switch our stuff up. Condensing engine pump. We're gonna produce way more iron, but we're gonna need coal now. We're gonna badly need coal. We could get some coal mines in Lebanon, but we have minus 37% construction efficiency there. So maybe it's gonna be better in Aden if we can get some job seekers, or better yet, qualifications. But this is a very low population area. Anyways, I'm gonna queue up a few coal mines and I'm gonna put this in front of the queue. We obviously also got the road maintenance edict as well as social mobility in Aden. Oh, we can actually finally grant leadership to Umar ibn Khalid, who is a market liberal. What we're gonna do is temporarily grab local governors. We're going to give this guy leadership. These guys now have a new ideology, which is going to allow us to pass some better laws. And for now, we're just going to get rid of these guys once again. Oh yes, guys, we can go for homesteading instead of serfdom, and we have 27%. And look at that, local governors are not even pissed about it. They support this now. Oh, I so hope that we can pass some good laws now. Oh yes, yes please, 10% additional enactment chance. Let's do it, boys, let's do it. And I really hope that Russia is gonna participate in some kind of war. And this is probably not good enough. Kazakh Khanate with 10 soldiers. Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks like we cannot attack Egypt yet. And that is mad annoying. We cannot even attack Montenegro. Russia still has +5 if we conquer state, and if we were to make them a protectorate, it's still +3. This really sucks, man. So guys, Nejd is not in our market. If we cannot attack Egypt, at least let's attack Nejd, make them a protectorate. Looks like nobody is gonna join in this war. Should be easy to do. There we go, homesteading is progressing with 51%, lovely sites. Nejd backs down, there we go, we have a new subject. We have gained a new mandate for our power block. Alright guys, so right now we have level 1 vassalization and external trade. And we cannot actually get the new ones because we need our rank of power block to be less or equal to 5. And our power block right now is number 6. So we can only upgrade our current ones or replace them. So this level 1 vassalization gives us 25 authority per subject. If we were to upgrade this, we would get 25% income transfer from subjects, which I suppose is not the worst, right? Would you guys replace this one? Let me know. But it seems like we're getting a bit more money now. Swear to God, guys, this is the first time where I'm somewhat still decently managing the Ottoman economy. Like, we're repaying some of our credit right now, which is crazy, and we just got homesteading. Okay, this time we got this, right? Appointed bureaucrats. We need this taxation capacity. Oh, check this out. Border crossing. One of the following will happen. They will lose 20% prestige for 5 years, or they will get 26 infamy, reducing relations with 5 countries. That would be amazing. Yes, please. The Anti-Russian League is going to give us 5 legitimacy. Amazing, amazing stuff. We need it. Oh my god, guys. This is so beautiful. Please. 20% chance. Okay guys, looks like we can enable very high taxes right now, and our government still has 54 legitimacy, so we can maybe at least temporarily enable iron frame buildings in all of our construction sectors, and we can build one more in our capital. I'm probably playing way too safe when it comes to construction sectors, and we should have way more right now, but I'm really trying to be careful about the economy, and I don't want to go into spiraling debt. Boys, we now have appointed bureaucrats. Amazing. Taxation capacity is restored. Such a low percentage here for laissez-faire. What if we got local governors? Oh, this reduces our legitimacy by 1 million. And what if we get the rural folk? At least we can go for agrarianism. Hopefully we can pass that. Oh boy, bureaucracy. Yeah, it's kind of screwed. But we got the cash. Let's get to building. Ottoman Ibn Muhammad. I like this guy. He's a Democrat, which means he will help us get elected bureaucrats. Let's go ahead and invite him. We need to boost up the liberal movement now. I like this dude. He's kinda cool. He's kinda a cool dude. Speaking of cool dudes, we need to get a new general, Intelligentsia one. That's amazing. He's moderate, which is fine. There we go. Might as well promote him. Dude, Russia is just not doing anything. They're just sitting around and they would just continue joining our play against Egypt. What the hell is going on with these guys? Go try and conquer the world apart from us. We have railways. We're going to queue up a few of those in our capital as we need infrastructure. Well, we're still looking decent, but we also need transportation so that we can enable new production methods. We have almost eliminated our debt, so I will continue building some more construction sectors. Banking is unlocked, less loan interest, always good. Egypt demands independence from us. Accepting will see the war goal. If they refuse... Oh, come on, bro. Are you joking? Are they actually going to get Russia to support this crap? Like, I don't really understand this. Russia has -16 to join the play, but if we go for it, they would still end up joining, so I really don't get it. How does that even work? They started a second play against us. Is this even possible? What the hell, man? Russia sides with Egypt. We gotta try this, though. Yeah, ban slavery. Okay, we're going to accept. Great Britain, I'm banking on you, boys. You better come and save the day because I'm scared shitless looking at this insane Russia. Prayers up, boys. Prayers up. I hope Russia is not going to destroy us completely. And if they will, well, we tried. I love how we have two separate wars against the same nation at the same time. Well, we're pushing, guys. We're pushing. We're going forward. We're not playing around, boys. And Russia is pushing our Dobruzhda front. We got these guys pinned down. We occupied all we need. So we're going to change to defend front right now. Let's just defend, hold our stuff. Please, Russia, stop destroying our nation, you bastards. Okay, so they have returned all of our stuff. We got war reparations, banned slavery, but it's apparently not over yet. Now, what do we do here, man? We can grab Egyptian war reparations, apparently. I'm not sure how the hell have I not added any other war goals in this war. But anyways, let's grab that. And this play now is still going. Russia wants to humiliate us. Are you serious? Can we even fight this? So what's gonna happen if they do? We would have -25% prestige, but I believe we would still be a great power, wouldn't we? What if we just do this peace deal? I think we're doing just fine. Obviously, now let's go ahead and incorporate our new states. I'm sad that we couldn't also get the state of Matru so that we could have connected our borders, but we will need one more war for that. Russia, I despise these guys. Actually, we might lose our major power status, so it does kind of suck. Maybe we could have resisted them. I'm not sure, but I'm not very confident in wars like that. I think we can finally conquer Montenegro. Nobody is joining them. So there we go. We're gonna get rid of this small little dot on the map. Make our borders look a bit prettier. Thank goodness for that, guys. At least something is starting to work in our favor. 79% to finish agrarianism. Dude, some of this stuff is so difficult to pronounce, I'm not gonna lie, as a non-native English speaker. We have it. We have it. This is fantastic. Let's try for total separation now again. Oh boy, we have issues with bureaucracy. We're using 100 on 10 trade routes, so let's see if we can cancel something. Some of these are not that great. Okay guys, we unlocked general staff, which means we can go ahead to our buildings and change our barracks production method. And this allows us to complete army modernization tanzimat. We still have 10 years, boys. We still have 10 years. I was so stupid, guys. I had this defend front command on, and I was like, why the hell are we not occupying stuff? A big brain. New mandate is available, boys. Level 3 vassalization allows enacting decrees on subject states. I actually don't understand how can this be useful. If some of you could explain this, it would be amazing. I think we're just going to upgrade external trade to level 2 right now. If we could get per capita taxation, that would be just a cherry on top of the cake. But this is such a low chance, man. Maybe we can pay these guys more temporarily. Yeah, this helps. Guys, another thing I don't really understand in this game is how do you even efficiently improve relations, because we're unable to get any pacts with anybody else than Great Britain. Like, for example, Prussia seems like a nation that would be interested to have an alliance. They have a decent attitude. We both kind of hate Austria, but it's impossible for us to get any stuff with them, like trade agreements, defensive pacts, alliances. So maybe you have some tips for me, would appreciate that. Well, I guess this is a good indication that we don't have enough construction sectors. Insufficient construction for investment pool. We're gonna get a couple more of them then. We have a new sultan and his interest group is intelligentsia, so we're all good. He's still our boy. He has the same views as we do, although we now have issues with authority. Russia right now is in a war against Prussia. This is exactly what we need. Guys, I think I'm not crazy when I say that we can go after Persia now and make them a protectorate. Look at that. Only Bukhara is interested in joining. Who is Bukhara? Who is that dude? Belgium declared rivalry. Oh, I'm so scared. What the hell are you gonna do? We have per capita taxation. Guys, we actually have it. And we have completed our 4 tanzimats. That's right, we can grab claims on Greece, Transylvania. We can grab additional bureaucracy if we wanted to. Our home offense, defense, and military research speed. I think we're just gonna go for the claims. Dude, are you kidding me? Once again, Russia actually joined this war. It's unbelievable. These guys have time for anything. Fighting Prussia, they still go after us. Okay, we're gonna call in Great Britain as our ally. I just need the war reparations, boys. And I just need to have these guys as my protectorate. You feel me? Oh my god, we're making so much cash right now. We can go crazy on the construction sectors, but I'm gonna do it after this war. Right now, let's focus and let's even increase our military wages. As far as the new laws, let's maybe get some schools going on. Public schools would be fantastic. I mean, so far, this is going quite well. Are they still fighting Prussia? Yeah, this war is still going on. Yeah, they have a few armies over there. We're occupying stuff. Okay, these guys went professional army, or we could get migration controls. I don't want migration controls. We can do the army one. Guys, I think Russia is an absolute weakling. Well, until we lose this battle. Tatar mass immigration, that's what I like to see. We won, guys. We won the war. Russia got destroyed. We have Persia as a protectorate. Our market looks absolutely beautiful. Jabal Shammar is just a member of our power block. I think we can keep him that way. And now we can actually take care of our money situation. We have barely any credit. We're making a bank. We pulled our nation out of a massive hole. And I think this is going fantastically. We can get a ton more construction sectors now. It's 1860. This is definitely my most successful Ottoman Empire run in Victoria Free. And the video is getting on a longer side, so let's stop it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you want to see more Victoria Free, do let me know in the comments. Leave a like. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched this until the end, you're a star. You're a star. A massive thank you for supporting the channel to Tier 2 members Biologist, Lazar, RogueRhino, Tier 3 member Devertion, and Patreon supporters Lazar and Nikolas. Really appreciate you guys.